Greetings, YouTube. My name is Travster683, and welcome to Dottenugan Cinema. Now, today I'm going to be doing something quite different from the type of videos we usually put on our channel. This video is long overdue, but there's just been so many things going on, and I had wanted to find my Famicom adapter before I made this video, but evidently it no longer exists. Well, I'm sure it's around here somewhere, but needless to say, I can't find it. Today, I am going to be showing off this game here, and it is Phineas and Ferb for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, I'm kind of an independent video game developer myself. I make games for Windows computers using Game Maker. I haven't actually gotten any of them released yet, but I have a couple that I've been working on, and I've also dabbled in ROM hacking. And it all sort of stems from the fact that we've always had video games in my life, and I've always been fascinated with them and always wanted to make some of my own. And now, with modern computers, I can. And the first system I remember us ever having experience with was the Nintendo Entertainment System, and I always dreamed of someday developing a game for the Nintendo and having an actual physical cartridge of that game that I could put in a real Nintendo and play. Well, thanks to Etsy seller Brew Games, the dream of mine has come true. Some time ago, I made a ROM hack of the video game Mickey Mousecapade, in which I replaced all of the characters with characters from the TV series Phineas and Ferb. And while that's not quite the same thing as completely developing your own Nintendo game, to me, I still think it's pretty cool that I was able to create a game for the Nintendo and get it out there on the internet for people to play. Now, CornshaqGamings has put up a Let's Play of the game. I encourage you to check that out. And I will also put a link in the description to where you can download the patch from romhacking.net. But anyway, I made this game just kind of for the fun of it, see if anybody would like it, and I enjoyed making it. It was kind of a learning experience. And Brew Games on Etsy has begun selling cartridges of it. And so I was able to get one from him, and it came in this neat box. It's a bit box by Stone Age Gamer, and he designed this cool artwork here. It's really good quality. It doesn't look like it come out of like somebody's inkjet printer or at home or something like that. It's good quality, professional looking. And you can tell that he put a lot of work and time into creating the artwork. And there's a description on the game here. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz is at it again. He's kidnapped Candace and is holding her for ransom. Play as Phineas, Ferb, Isabella, Buford, Pinky the Chihuahua, and Perry the Platypus on your quest to rescue her. travel across vast oceans, deep dark woods, pirate ships, and even medieval castles, while avoiding poisonous plants, perilous predators, and mad monsters as you solve the mystery of where Doofenshmirtz has hidden her. Can you help our young heroes get their sister back? Do they even want her back? Find out in this awesome 8-bit adventure for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Recommended for ages 8 and up, and for one player only. I like how he has his own little seal there. It looks like the Nintendo seal of quality, but it's not, so it doesn't have that. It's not like those games that people make and try to pass off as being a real authentic Nintendo game. But anyway, inside here we have, he sent me this little card. It's got his website and stuff on there. These neat little pictures of video game systems. Just thank you for your purchase. That's pretty neat. And right here is the main attraction, the cartridge itself. Now, this is just a really good quality product. I'm not gonna lie, you can tell by looking at it that it's not one of the old ones that Nintendo made. The plastic looks and feels different, and the label is good quality. Really, it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it is different from what you would expect from a real cartridge. But, you know, I think if you're expecting all that stuff to be exactly right, that maybe you're expecting a little too much. It's got the caution sticker on here. Interestingly, this sticker is black instead of gray like the old real stickers. That doesn't hurt anything. You can see here it doesn't say Nintendo on the cartridge down here where they do on the real ones. And again, I'd say that's kind of a good thing, because nobody can try to pass this off as something that Nintendo actually made. So here it says, for play on the Nintendo Entertainment System, Brew games. So yeah, it's good quality. I really like it. I'm impressed with it. It's got this big scuff mark here. Now, it came like that. I'm not upset by that. I imagine that probably happened either when they mailed the cartridge or in shipping in the mail, but other than that, there aren't really any flaws or anything. This is just perfect. It's like having a brand new NES cartridge. I don't know how well you can see that, but in there's the cartridge pins. Now, according to his website, these supposedly, they're suggested that you play these on a top-loader NES or an NES that it's equipped with the blinking light Win. It's not recommended that you put it in one of those old Nintendos where you slide it in the front and push it down. And I think I know the reason for that. I think the cartridge circuit board is just a little bit thinner than the ones that Nintendo used. I'm not sure about that. But if it is, then I could see how it would definitely maybe not make connection as well in one of those goofy old Nintendos, but I imagine it would probably work Anyway, if you fiddled around with it long enough. But anyway, let's put this thing in the system and give it a try. So I'm over here at the middle shelf where all my video game systems are. And you can see here is my NES 2 top loader. And right here is my Famicom. Now, you may remember I previously mentioned in this video that I had been trying to find my Famicom adapter. It's basically an adapter that lets you play NES cartridges on the Famicom console. Now, since I can't find that adapter, I never have been able to test whether this works on the Famicom or not. But I see absolutely no reason why it shouldn't. But anyway, I can't test that right now and can't show you guys, but I can say, however, that it works perfectly on my top loader here. This might be a little difficult with one hand. This is my copy of Mickey Mousecapade, the game I hacked to make Phineas and Ferb. My Nintendo kind of had a death grip on it. That's what I was talking about before, about the caution sticker being a different color. Now that doesn't bother me at all, I just thought I would point that out. Hopefully you can see that alright. It is kind of hard to film off of a CRT, but there's Phineas and Ferb. But yeah, you can see that the game is working perfectly, just like any real cartridge. Not to say that this isn't real, but because it is, it's right there, so of course it's real, but real as in authentic article by Nintendo, you know. Here, there's level 2. You can see Buford and Isabella. It's kind of hard to play with only one hand. There's Mape. So yeah, there's my Phineas and Ferb Reproduction cartridge in action. It's awesome to own a real cartridge of a game that I made. And if you're interested in owning one of these too, you can buy them from Brew Games. And he also does quite a few other Nintendo games. He does Sega Genesis games, I think he does some Super Nintendo games, some others. But, yeah, check him out. I really like this, and I'll be sure to do business with him again. So if you're into this kind of thing, playing hacks and homebrew on old Nintendos and Segas and stuff, check it out. You can always just download the ROMs and play them on an emulator, but it's just not the same. There's something about having a real cartridge and playing it on a real system that's just so much better. Anyway, I think I've covered everything. Thank you for watching. Check out Fanbrew Games on Etsy. And if you liked this video, feel free to put a like on it, comment, or subscribe. Whatever you feel like you want to do. Well, thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good day. It's an inexplicable giant floating baby head.